And if this wasn't the first take, I would tune the guitar. But let's see what happens to a song called Florence. This will be a better year. Florence, 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 in the blue, I know what to do. Florence, Florence. Florence, oh Florence. The indie plumber would like to ensure anybody alarmed by last night's air raids that it's a lovely morning in the hands of today. We've come through okay. That was an overture to a five opera cycle I'm gonna call Poetic Justice, which will be about the last 10 years of my life, particularly where it started in that hellish room on that hellish day when I had that hellish interview, in which 5 non-scheduled questions were asked and assurances which are beyond the realms of what I imagine is standard personnel department guidelines on the recruitment of PhD students were asked, particularly PhD students like the indie plumber, who has promoted gigs, played gigs, sold records, pressed records, manufactured record sleeves, manufactured t-shirts, sold t-shirts on tours and direct to mega stores and all the shops on Berwick Street, knows why there's 40 copies of the South Soul Acapellas TP in circulation. Now that was genius, Ian. Knows a thing or two else and all. And Operation Poetic Justice will be written in socks by Vivian Westwood, obtained in the pool at just prior to his gig at the Arts Bar, which I think they quite enjoyed. Anyway, let's have a quick, a further taster. I'll read a poem. I'll read two poems from my terminal work entitled Digital Music Consumption in the 21st Century, a Tragedy by Robert Horrocks, aged 45, and then I'll read from another one of my self-published works. One of these was offered for sale at Smart's Place just over 2.5 years ago. The iron gate stand now hung with flowers, the iron gate sparkle in the midnight hours. And that's for Jackson, his mum, and the heavy relic. When I targeted Jackson on the day of the end and said, "Hey man, I want you to come back here and bring your buddies." Well, I didn't say it in that accent at all, but I allowed him to carry the heavy relic, which I guess I should go and find. Oh, here it is. Now this is the heavy relic that Jackson might have if I ever got to see him again, and one day I know I will, this is the heavy relic that I will give to him. No, well, anyway, Jackson was the star of the show that day, and False Dog, you know when you, at the start you said, "Oh, pretend I'm invisible," do you know what a big mistake you made there? No one's invisible at the crossroads. At the end, the cloak struck thrice. It was nice. Oh, honey. It was the magnet in the pool, a gift, a dusk, a disc, a red light plastic, the sun set, and I got the last train home. And the saints, and the saints, and the saints paddled in out of the bonny moon to the sea, for you and me, and for you, Will Sergeant. By which I mean, I had no idea your girl had gone until just recently, when I started digging deep again. So anyway, this is my prior work. I think this is the one that got my foot in the door, allowed me into the Ivory Tower. It's called. No, they never actually got to read this. This is called Popular Music History. Popular Music History Will Tear Us Apart in the Works, which means. And there's another two books I'm going to show you as well, because I was the Spaniard in the works, you idiots. Introduction. I began advertising people for a radio programme about the processes, practices and problems of popular music history in late 2008. I planned to finish a 1-hour programme for broadcast to coincide with an event that had motivated my interest in the subject, note 1. That didn't happen. But I did write the script that follows, and it is worthy. My thanks to the interviewees Tony Higgins, C.P. Lee, Andy Linehan is Peace, and C.P. Lee is Peace, and Gary Plumley is Peace, and John Rubb is Peace, and the other two I'm not too sure about. We shall see. Alex King, note 2. And of course Rose at the Pool, Price Street, Birmingham, for allowing me to interview Peter Webb in one of her guest rooms on the 10th of February 2009. All cities are alike. It's not the place, it's the people, said Rose at the Bull in 2009 or 8 or maybe 7. I'll just check. So I will calm down now. I will have that hot bath and that hot toddy in the metal cup. But hostilities have only just begun. We should have some music, so I will actually play the original Family 7 of Florence, It's a Lovely Morning. Back in a minute, folks. King Buxton, now there's a good title. I wasn't supposed to be playing this. Sorry, Freudian slip. This is the song I meant to play. Right speed, wrong side. Hey, John.
Florence, you would rather wonder. Florence, it's a living wonder that your house is not now under a great big cloud of dust, dust, dust. Clean it up, you must. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? Not that you should care at all. Being fair is not worth a job. Be content with what you've got. What you've got is quite a lot. Florence, it's a lovely morning. Florence, shall you work this morning? Florence, if you don't this morning, you will never do it, dear. Florence, will you come back here? There's none so deaf as will not hear. Now she's gone for good, I fear.
I do actually have a flute actually. I was going to buy a banjo, another stringed instrument, but then I bought a flute instead. Sorry, I don't like foxes in this house. Happy Christmas, well, happy Advent. That's enough of that.